What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rainnite Gaming. I'm Rainnite. This time for a main event. That's right, you voted, I listened to you, and I took dinosaurs to my locals. And oh boy, it performed really well. Ended up going X1 in a 4-round locals. We ended up only losing in finals to Branded because Branded sucks. But we did meet a MathMech player, a Dragon Link player, and I believe a Trap Tricks. Luckily for Trap Tricks, well, for me for Trap Tricks, I did open my back row removal both games. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. But this deck's really good. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more dino videos. So like, subscribe, and ring-a-ding-ding the bell so you don't miss any of my content. Okay, getting into this deck, this is a really simple dino build. Obviously, we've got the 2 big boss monster, Ultimate Conductor, and we're going second. We're kind of going hard for going second just because Ultimate Conductor just lets you win games. And we can play a searchable Pankratops, another amazing going second card. And of course, we run the 1 Kaiju. I actually, in my side, had a second Kaiju that I'd ended up siding in most times, so that would be something you could go in the main as 2. So our baby combo, we're going 3, 2, and 2. I upped it by 1 just because it's a really simple build, and we just want to get into that dino section of the combo, so we didn't want to not open a baby. And then we've got our Oviraptor. Oviraptor is your best starter, and you have to open it. We got Giant Rex. Giant Rex, great for your combo. And Miscellaneousaurus. Sad face did not come off of the limited list. Still can't believe this is not at 3 or at least at 2. Come on, Konami, give it back to me. But that's your dinosaurs right there. We do have 2 Lithosogem. I can't say that. Really good if you do end up going first, or it can just help you get into your combo sometimes, and it lets you rip out of their extra deck. So really nice card, but I didn't want to play the 3 and the field spell just because I felt like it was a little bricky. Then we got the pill to get into your boss monster. We got 2 Lost World, helps you combo. I also didn't want to brick on a 3rd one or a searcher for a 3rd one, so just kind of wanted to run the 2. Fossil Dig, obviously you got to run 3, it's a great searcher. That's your full dino section of it. The rest are just going to be some flavor. We've got our Crossout Designator, helps you protect yourself against hand traps. Really good card because everyone's playing hand traps. We got to play the Called by a Grave. This thing saved my butt every time it was in my hand. It saved me from so many Ash Blossoms and came up a lot. Speaking of Ash Blossoms, we are running 2 Ash Blossoms, 2 Imperm, and 1 big old rock. I went to 2s just because I didn't want to brick on multiples of them, and that's just kind of what I went with. You could probably run a 3rd of your rock if you wanted to, but I decided to run Dark Ruler No Mores instead, just because if they do build that big board, you can silence the whole thing and then bring out your Ultimate Conductor and wipe their whole board, and they may have just blown their whole thing on that board. Then speaking of another board breaker, Super Poly. It's kind of what I built the deck around a little bit because not many people are playing Super Poly right now, and there's a lot of good targets. Then, as I said, Feather Duster is necessary. You got to play it against those back row decks, and I was playing Lightning Storms in my extra deck. Last card is your Instant Fusion. I play Millennium Eyes just to help, again, protect against hand traps. And that came up really clutch in my second game, so really nice. Okay, getting into the extra deck here. It's a really simple extra deck. Mostly you've got a lot of fusions, and then you've got your cards to get in your combo, and then your protections at the end. You've got your Logia and your Dalka. Those are going to be your kind of normal rank level 4s that you can go into. Then I have Anima. If you do Kaiju, you push this correctly, you can then use Anima. Gardna, if you have an odd combo route. And then normally you will go into a Link Rebo at one point. So you run 2 just so you make sure you have 1, because you need it for your combo. Really good card. Then we've got IP Mask Reina. This is kind of something I didn't use at all, but it's a good card in theory. And it's something you could take out for money constraints if you don't have it. Pentastag, gotta run it. It's cheap. It's amazing. Just lets you OTK on a dime. And I won a lot of games with this card. Apollosa, didn't go into it again, but obviously you can with IP, can go into her and you can just set up some nasty negates, but it's also really expensive. Then Millennium Eyes tells you to protect you from your hand traps. Then we got Starving, we got the Birdie, we've got the other dragon, and those are a lot of good targets for that. And then because I knew I was going to be playing against Mathmech probably, I went with my Chimera, and just a super good card, and did come up against my Mathmech opponent. Final ending thoughts for this video. Really fun deck, cheap deck. One card I wish I would have put in, I did not put in Dugaris. Dugaris is a great deck, extra deck monster that would have been really nice to have. I just totally brain farted on it and forgot to put him in the deck, so that's on me. And then obviously some of you are going to be asking,
Hey Rainnite, how come you didn't put the scrap engine in there? It's better than normal dinosaurs.
It could be. I just didn't feel like being big brain and actually figuring out that combo today. I just wanted to be stupid, blow people's boards up, and, destroy their decks. Who knows? It may have worked out better. I really don't think I would have beaten that branded guy even if I was playing the scrap engine. But who knows? Maybe. There's lots of really cool variants for dinosaurs that you can play out there. So if you have a certain list of cards that you really like, or ones you think would work in this deck even better, let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. But until next time, I'm Rainnite. This has been Rainnite Gaming, and I'll see you later. See ya.